Hi everyone, my name is Tyler and I am so excited to finally be starting my Planet Zoo YouTube channel. I've played this game for a number of years now and I have always thought to show off some of my creativity and my builds and even talk about things like the future of the game on YouTube, and so I'm finally starting that and I'm really excited for all of you to see some of my work. So to get started, I thought it would be fitting to start off with a brand new zoo. And so I created this zoo, the Summer Lane Zoo. And I wanted with this project to create a zoo that is relatively modern and fairly realistic. I always try my best to add a lot of elements of realism with my builds, but I like to be creative as well and really have overgrown habitats, overgrown planting throughout the zoo, just because the plants look so good in this game. So anyway, with this first habitat, I wanted to start off a kind of tropical section of the zoo, and I was trying to decide which animal to start with. And since it's at the entrance of the zoo, or near the entrance, which the entrances of zoos, those are typically loud, there's lots of people coming through, getting started on their day at the zoo, noisy sections. So I wanted to add a few animals that are okay with noise, that are confident around people. And so I started off with the Babirusa. The Babirusa is a swine from Southeast Asia, and it was added in the Southeast Asia Animal Pack a few years ago. So I went with those, and in future speed builds, I'm going to also show off a couple other animals like the Babirusa that are also going to be, I think, a good fit for the start of the tropical section, or just close to the entrance of the zoo. So like all of my habitats, I always start by kind of outlining the enclosure edge with walls, whether that's like the stables shown here, the building that they're going to be sleeping in, or another creator created these wonderful, I think it's called the Habitat Essentials blueprint, and his name's Caesar Creates. He's a great YouTuber, very talented, and I use one of they're kind of like those mud wall looking pieces that were made from the stalagmites and stalactites from the Twilight Pack, and they make for really wonderful, beautiful looking kind of mud walls that make it easy to add a more natural look on the outside of the enclosure. So I like to start with those in a lot of cases, and then kind of work my way inward after that. So right now, I've got my building where the Babirusas are going to be sleeping, and I've started on that. I always like to add a little bit of texture to the outside of my buildings, and one of my favorite ways to do that is with the conservation planks that you see there, added with the conservation pack. Those are some of my absolute favorite pieces, and love working with those. But I'm really excited to be finally starting this channel and this series. I played this game, I think I discovered the game right when COVID started, when there were lockdowns, and it was right about the time the South America DLC was released. So I've been playing for a number of years. I've got too many hours to count building in this game, and yeah, it's long overdue to start the channel, and I'm really excited to show off this zoo and other zoos, and also add some speculation videos of my own. But another thing I like to do here is, and I know a number of creators do the same, is they will plop down a variety of different pieces and sets off to the side, and then just pull from them as needed. So that's what you can kind of see me doing here a bit. I really love adding here lots and lots of overgrown grasses, lots of rocks to add texture, and just kind of try and make it a little bit more natural looking, less zoo looking, so that the animals have kind of a nice looking habitat for themselves as well. Love working with the palms here, love working with the bamboo pieces, and also I know at the end will drop in a number of the ferns, added with the Oceania pack. Some of the new plants they added recently are just absolutely incredible, and you can really see the detail that they've been putting in. So yeah, just kind of finishing off the enclosure here with extra plants coming from the kind of mud walls, adding extra ferns and grasses, and just really making it look overgrown. That's something I really like to do. So yeah, these are the ferns that they added. I think these just came in the Oceania pack, or no, these ones came from the tropical pack, and absolutely love working with these, and always add them to the walls of my enclosures. So anyway, this is the first build in the Summer Lane Zoo. I'm really excited for you to see more builds in the future, and if you like this video, get inspired, consider subscribing, and hopefully I see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching.